Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. I have been in the kitchen today making funnel cakes. I've already tried one recipe, now I'm going to try another. The first recipe I thought was good, but it just wasn't quite sweet enough for me. So I'm going to try this recipe and we'll see what we think. I already sent a plate out to the workers outside who are working on our house at the moment. They seem to like it, but we'll see. I have to like it in order to recommend it to you. So what you're going to need for this recipe is canola oil or vegetable oil for frying, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. If you want, you can use a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1.5 cups of milk, 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's get started. First, what you're going to want to do is place a large skillet or large pot over medium heat and fill halfway with oil. And you'll want to do that while you're preparing your funnel cake batter because it's going to take a while to heat that up. So go ahead and turn your oil onto medium heat. I use vegetable oil today. You can use either. In medium-sized bowl, whisk together the flour, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt. I'm going to use cinnamon, but I'm not going to use nutmeg. 2 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. If you want, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So whisk those together and then we're going to set those aside. In separate bowl, whisk together milk, granulated sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract. We need 1.5 cups of milk, 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now let's add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Now this should be like a pancake consistency. I'm going to go ahead and get my batter ready, and also you'll need paper-lined plates to put your funnel cakes on. So let's just see here. I'm going to pour some of that in there. We're going to use about a 1/4 to a 1/3 cup for each funnel cake. Let's test our oil, see if it's come to 350 yet. Yep, it's there. It's there. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead, pour the batter. We're just going to do a little bit and go crisscross and over and around. Okay, we'll try that. 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, I think a minute's going to do this fine. Flip it over. I'm only doing mine for about a minute per side. Make sure you wait a minute or 2 between each funnel cake so that the oil gets back up to 350 degrees. Now let's put our sugar on top. So I'm going to try this, see what I think. I think you'll like this funnel cake. This one's good. I like this one better than the last batch. Very light, fluffy. Not too sweet, but just sweet enough. Yes, that's a good recipe. I'm going to have to get rid of the rest of these folks. So if you're in the mood for a funnel cake, stop on by. You can store your funnel cakes in an airtight container for up to 2 days at room temperature. If you want to reheat them, all you have to do is put them in the oven for a few minutes at 350 degrees to crisp them back up. So I'm going to save my extras here. This recipe here made about 5 nice sized funnel cakes. These would actually be great for breakfast. They're really not that hard to make. And just store the leftovers. So thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and I think you will love these tasty treats. Have a great day, everyone.